Hey guys, Crystal here from Elite Hair Care USA. So my client in the shampoo bowl is a new client, and she was absolutely terrified because this is her first time getting a silk press since going natural. So she's been natural for about 2 years, and she came in trusting me to do her silk press. So that's what we're going to do. First, I'm going to start off by using our Elite Herbal Detox shampoo. Now, if you guys have been noticing in the last couple videos, I have not been using clarifying shampoo a lot. Why? Because I've discovered that the Detox shampoo does act as a clarifying shampoo as well. But the good thing about the Detox shampoo is it does not strip the hair as much as a typical clarifying shampoo would. But it does do the job in regards to getting the hair clean. And I love the way that it feels on the hair. So I did the Detox shampoo first. Now, she has a very dense head of hair. So for her, the amount of product you use is definitely going to matter. But one thing that I always notice, there is an area that we don't typically catch a lot when we are doing a shampoo. And that is the area right in between the crown and the nape of the neck, where you see me scrubbing right now. That area typically is where all of the buildup and everything that you are rinsing in the shampoo bowl likes to settle. So if you notice, I do split her hair apart at certain points just to make sure that I am getting in that area and I'm really cleansing that area really, really well. Now, the shampoo that I did decide to use as her treatment shampoo is the Moisture ELT system. So I am doing 3 shampoos on her, more say because of the density of her hair, and I know that there are certain areas that really need to be cleansed more than others, and because this is her first time coming to me, so I wanted to make sure that the hair was clean and also treated very, very well. So the Moisture ELT does leave the hair feeling extremely supple. It has this very slip feel on it when you put it on the hair. It just makes the hair feel absolutely amazing. So I actually love the Moisture ELT system, and it is a good hydration system, okay? So now I'm using the Moisture ELT conditioner. With the conditioner, when I'm doing a silk press, I do not put the client under the dryer for anything more than 7 to 8 minutes. And then I rope twist them as well while under in the processing cap to keep the hair elongated, keep the hair detangled. And another great thing about the Moisture ELT conditioner, as it is a deep conditioner and can be used as an instant conditioner, it literally detangles the hair on touch. And I absolutely adore this conditioner because, especially for her hair, I didn't want anything that was going to make detangling very complicated. The detangling process for her with a wide tooth comb took me no more than about 2 to 3 minutes. For rinsing, I am using cool water because I do want to close the cuticle and lock in the shine and lock in all of that goodness that we just got from our Moisture ELT conditioner. So I'm squeezing her hair out, and then I did put her under the dryer to dry about 60% to 70% of the way. And now I am using the tension blow dry method with my blow dryer just to elongate the hair. Now, here's a update for this client. She was afraid of heat damage. She was afraid that her curl pattern would not come back because a stylist located here in the city, doesn't matter who, told her that if she got her hair straightened, that it would not return to its natural curl pattern. And that is a absolute lie. It depends on a number of factors: who does it, how they do it, what method they use to do it, and if they really know what they're doing. So for her, I just wanted to reassure her that honestly, for my method, I try not to do more than 1 to 2 passes, no more than 1 to 2. I try not to even do 2 passes because my goal is to maintain the health and integrity of the hair, especially if I know my client wants to keep her curl pattern. That is very important. During the consult phase, we've already discussed that she wants to be able to go back to her curl pattern. She doesn't want to heat train her hair. She doesn't want it to remain straighter longer. None of that. So for my thought process, I'm making sure that I am using large sectioning when I'm doing her silk press. I'm also taking added care when it comes on to how many passes I do to her press, because I don't want to disappoint her of course in the long run, because We won't know if it reverts until it's time for her to wash it. But I know for a fact that this hair will revert with no absolute problem. Now, I did use our Frizz Tamer and Shine Serum on her hair when it's dry. I do not use it on the hair when it is wet. That is very important when you are using heat protectants. If it is a liquid heat protectant, then you can use it on wet hair. But if it is a silicone or oil-based heat protectant, it should be used on dry hair. So she has not had a trim, if you can clearly tell. And of course, a trim is a trim and a cut is a cut. So when I do trims, I am doing just that. I'm not a scissor happy person. I know how to withdraw, and I know how to give the client exactly what is needed to the minimum or maximum of what they want. So for her, we literally cleaned up her ends, and then we went through and just made sure that it was even. Of course, if there's areas that had like gashes or some breakage or anything of that sort, we would address it. But in her case, her hair was actually in great shape. She took very good care of her hair, and I can clearly tell that her hair is her pride and joy. And the crazy part is, this hair grew from her shaving her head bald. I was so amazed because she did it 2 years ago, and then her hair grew out. So look at the growth that she has in 2 years. She did a great job at taking very good care of her hair. So now I'm just going ahead and just trimming up the bottom of the hair, meaning just detailing, guys, making sure that it is all one length. Of course, it's not going to be a blunt cut. Typically with trims, you're following the direction of the growth of the hair as well as the curve of the body. So keep that in mind. I did spray a little bit of Sebastian Shaper on her hair, and then I'm still actually using the titanium iron to curl her. But if you notice, I am taking extremely large sections, and I'm doing no more than 1 to 2 curls. Some parts I did do 3 curls, meaning 3 passes of the iron. But if you notice, I am not going from root to end. I am literally just doing it at the ends just for the style. I already silked her. There's no point of me going from root to end just to curl her hair. We've already done a bomb silk press, and I've been doing silk presses for so long that it has become second nature for me. So I typically know how to get through a silk press in a quick or fast amount of time, but still be efficient and still have a beautiful finish as well. So I'm gonna let you guys look at the finished result and tell me what you guys think. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And if you're new to my channel, just the added bonus, all of my YouTube subscribers get 15% off by using code YouTube when you go to my website, which is elitehaircareusa.com, for any of your hair repair, growth, and styling needs. So you guys comment down below and tell me what you guys think about her hair. Tell me what you think about her growth from going from a bald head all the way to 2 years later, and her hair looks just like this. Now, just the added reminder again, I used the moisture ELT system on her hair, and even with it being a moisture system, it did not weigh the hair down. That is what you're looking for when you are getting a press. The hair should be light and airy. Okay, guys? But thanks again for watching, and please, like I said, don't forget to thumbs up this video and comment down below and tell me what you think. And her facial expression should probably tell you what she thought, right? Thanks for